This is Lady T 506. Welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a review on Brandy and Ray J's new show. I watched it and everything was going good. You know, the mom calls them over there for a dinner, and then they get there, and I'm not for sure because it's been like a few days since I watched it, but Ray J lets his mom, dad, and Brandy know that, hey, Ray J was using the foundation van and it got impounded. My first question was, why was he using the van in the first place? That's not just a personal van to be using, that's for their foundation. Two, this seems like this is not the first time he done got into some kind of trouble with that van, so why is he steady using it? And three, why at the end of the show Ray J got the van? And I was kind of like looking at him sideways, because when his mom told him how much it would cost if the van stayed in there for a month, and he was acting like he didn't want to pay that amount, and I'm pretty sure he had that $1,300 to pay. If he's getting paid to go from club to club 5-6 times a night, he can pay that $1,300 to get that van out. And then we get to Brandy. She's with her friends, and they're out shopping and doing whatever, and maybe it's just me, but it seemed like that whole where the paparazzi just zoomed in on her, it seemed kind of staged, because I'm pretty sure there was like other celebrities on that street at that time, but it was like 50 million just zoomed on her and her friends. I thought that at first. I was like, maybe I'm just being overly suspicious. Then her and her friends are outside eating, and that's just like, hey, paparazzi, look at me. And I was like, oh my goodness. And then she tells her mom she wants to be a rapper, and I'm thinking, no, Brandy, don't do it, girl, don't do it. You stick to singing. That's what you need to do. And they had Ray J and his friends, Ray J and his friends, my bad, were at the barbershop getting their hair cut, talking, doing this, that, and the third. And I'm not sure if those are just his friends, or they his entourage, or in a group. But one of the boys in there reminds me of Fantasia's brother Teeny. I think his name is Smooth B Max. Some boy's name. He was on the I Love Ray J or Love Ray J on there, and he was talking about one of the girls having sex with Ray J's friends, but I cannot think of that boy's name. But when I think of it, I'll put it right down there. That's who I'm talking about. He reminds me of Tina in the sense that he's always talking, but he's never saying much. If that makes sense. Somebody who's always talking about something, but not making sense about anything at all. And he reminds me of him. I'm not trying to be mean towards the dude. That's just how it seems. So we done talking about Brandy and Ray J. Now we're going to get on the basketball wives. Got my notes right here so I can remember everything. The basketball wives, it was like, okay, the first episode. I thought it was going to be like 5 or 6 basketball wives talking about their experience. But it's like 12 different women, and there was only 2 wives. Now, I could see if they had like an ex-wife on there, but they had like ex-girlfriends, ex-fiancés. I had this girl on there who was a dancer, and she wasn't either married to at one point dating, or at one point engaged to somebody. So I think they just threw her in as a wild card. We need somebody who's crazy, who's going to boost ratings. The first episode, it was okay, but it just seemed like it was just, the women first it was out to eat, then it was at a club, then it was somewhere, and it was Ludacris and somebody else at a, drop a low girl, come on. It was, what's the name, Terrell Owens and Ludacris, and the dancer girl being a dancer, and just, I guess, had too much to drink, decided to get loose. Other than that, it wasn't pretty. They was like discussing what it's like being a basketball wives and what you give up, and how some women, they have to deal with their husbands cheating and this, that, and the third. So I'm looking forward to seeing what else they have to say about that. And now, last but not least, we have Chilli's reality show, and I'm like everybody just a breath of fresh air that I loved watching Flavor of Love, New York. I love New York and all those dating shows, but it was good to see that it wasn't another one of those. It was Chilli, trying to find a man with the help of, I'm not sure if she's a dating expert, but I know she's written a book. It wasn't just, putting her and 20 men in a house and they're doing different, tasks to get a date with her, and whoever doesn't get eliminated gets a necklace, a glass of champagne, a cookie, a bowl of chili, something. So it was good to see that she's on her own trying to do that, and not just have like a whole bunch of men in the house trying to do that like some of the other reality shows. And I thought her and I cannot think of his name, but I'll put it down there once I find it out. They seem really like a good couple, but I think they would be better as friends because they don't want to cross that path, and then things don't work out, and then they've lost a good friend. So I think it's going to be a really good show. And last, I'm going to talk about this. I know this has nothing to do with reality shows, but I just wanted to put this in. I'm pretty sure you've heard about this woman from, I believe it was Israel. She was a nurse, and she takes this premature baby that couldn't be weighed more than 2 to 3 pounds, and has it in her pocket. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what is this woman thinking? 'Cause I've seen the pictures. My brother showed it to me. I was like, oh my goodness. Her and the person taking the picture should be ashamed of themselves, and should be get punished, because you never know what could have happened. Somebody could have bumped into her and harmed the baby. She could have fell and harmed the baby. You just don't know. And I know the mother of the child had to be, like thinking, oh my goodness, I cannot say other than crazy woman has my baby in her pocket like it's doggone her keys. A few months ago, I was watching a video from a lady I'm subscribed to. Her name is Lovely T 2002, and it was like showing different pictures of women who had their babies in their purses, like it was a wallet or something. The baby just sticking out of their purse. And I'm like, that's not cute. Get a car seat for that child. Why do you have your child in your purse? That's what that made no sense. All that stuff you got in your purse, you got your baby in there. And like, people are walking around and like they don't, like it's okay for them to have, I know it's their baby, but it's not okay for you to put your baby inside your purse. That's all I had to say. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you rate, comment, and subscribe. And this is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.